What is a tuner? Well, tuners are mechanical pieces of equipment. This is a contact tuner. I like contact tuners because they touch the body of the guitar and they pick up the vibrations of the instrument. So if there's a bunch of noise going on around you, it will not give you a false reading. Now, you can get an app on your phone that will allow you to tune your guitar. However, it's using the microphone, so if there's a lot of noise around you, it can be difficult to decide how to tune the guitar. So it's okay to use a tuner that uses a microphone that you just set on a table in front of you, or your phone or an app. Just remember that you are going to be, this is going to be easier in a noisy environment, which is why I prefer the contact tuners. So we're going to have a demo and you're going to see exactly on the contact tuner how to tune the guitar. Remember, get it midline. What do you want to do? You want to lightly strum the string as you adjust it. You don't want to dig in. A lot of times beginners will dig in and they will get their picks caught. Sometimes picks will fly across the room. You don't need to put a lot of muscle into it. You just need the tip of the pick strumming the string. That's all you need. And just back and forth. Don't do this. And then just try and tune it to that. You want to refresh the vibrations of the string regularly. It doesn't need to be fast. It doesn't need to be like... It just needs to be back and forth when you're tuning. All right, so let's talk about the guitar strings. And one thing that can be confusing is you've got these tuning pegs here, and are you going to break the guitar, and which one do I use? Because if you pick the wrong one, let's say I'm on string 6, the thickest string, this one right here, and this is the tuning peg. If you trace the string up and see where it's connected right here, which is this tuning peg. But a common mistake that people make is they go to the wrong tuning peg and they start tightening this one while they're checking this one, and it just does not change. No matter what you do, it's not changing. And what's going on? And they tighten it and they break a string. So this is something that you want to pay close attention to in the beginning of your guitar journey. You want to trace the string up. Find the tuning peg. This is string 6. Thickest string connects here. You look underneath the guitar when you're wearing it, and it goes back here, so you know this is the correct tuning peg. It's easier with some electrics because you just start with the thickest string and they go all along the edge of the headstock. They don't go underneath. It was confusing to me at first because underneath it seems to be backwards to my thinking, and I'll go through how it's tuned on this guitar, but you will need to actually look on your guitar to decide which tuning peg to turn. And you should have a diagram with the material that comes with your guitar. If not, like I said, it is easy. Trace that string down. String 6. String 5, that goes up to here. That's it. String 4 goes up. There it is right there. This is string 4. Then we go underneath. String 3, where is that going to go? Is that going to go... that's going to go all the way up. There it is up there. String 3. String 2. That's going up here. And this is string 2. So this is the B string. And string 1 goes straight up. And this is string 1. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4. All right, and you can see why this is going to take you a while when you first tune your guitar. So I put the guitar out of tune, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like on this contact tuner. It may look different, slightly different in your guitar, but you should have some in your tuner. My apologies. You're going to have the indicator, and it's going to point one way or the other. So you're going to have it, it's going to tilt back and forth as you tune it. So right now it is at an E, and there we go. It's about midline, just touching the string lightly back and forth. And next is we've got the A. There we go, it's turned green, midline. Let's go to the next string. That does not sound right, does it? So we're going to tune that. D. And remember, the next string that's going to be up here. This is that G. And there's that hashtag there. That's a sharp. You want to make sure that there is no sharp in it. It is a G. There we go. We are heading down to a G. And that looks good right there. Midline. And take your time. It's okay. There we go. Now the B, string 2. And that doesn't sound good, does it? Let's move that up a little bit. That's C. And there we go. We're going to get a B. And if you go a little too far, that's okay. Just turn it back the other way. Get used to which way you turn the pegs. All right? And string 1, that's right here. And that looks pretty good right now. So that is good, but it can be out of tune. If you turn it too much, then turn it back the other way till you get that sound. And then go through one more time and check it. E, A, D, G, B, E. And that's how it should look when you tune your guitar. Just take your time and get to know your guitar. One thing I want you to caution you about is if you get it so it sounds really high, so it sounds much higher than that, it is possible to turn string 1 and 2 up and get them so tight that they will break. So you want to listen to your guitar carefully, and there are a lot of online resources where you can check what a string should sound like. So if you're worried it's getting too tight, just play the string, and it should, you can even use this recording. That's what it should sound like. It should be that, or it should be lower than that. If it's sounding really high and the pitch is much higher than that, you've tightened it too much and you need to try loosening it. Remember that there is loosening and tightening.